well, he's found another pup. And we found the train station. There you go. This site was originally a refreshment room. Oh, it burnt down in 1929 and another was built in 1930. Didn't take them long to rebuild. Because they need a beer. Of course, Adam, of course.
Because when the white man came and ruled on all the feral animals, including foxes and cats and also wild dogs, they all like to have a feed of donut.
So it's very important to work very closely.
Wow, that's
I think this guy's in the wrong spot because he's got surfboards on his roof.
Yeah, a bit too far, isn't it?
The iconic truck. I'll go this side because I think it's a bit hard to see. And behind it, the pub. Walkabout Creek Hotel. Oh, this is the ute. Good night, Walter.
Hi guys, how you going?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. How can I
That's
help?
good. Whatever you want.
Can I grab a Larry, please?
Yep, schooner or a pot?
Schooner.
Schooner, no worries.
Thank you,
Please.
Thanks guys, have a good one, eh? Be
Do you want a
safe.
Tilly?
No, I'll just get a, is it passion fruit bundy?
Yep, do you want a
Yeah.
glass with ice?
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Now we need to book a site for out the back too, mate.
Yep, no worries. Do you want a powered side or a non-powered side?
Not powered.
Non-powered's fine.
Non-powered's fine?
Yeah.
I had to think about that one. I was like, no, we don't need power.
You're wearing the right colours for today anyway, mate.
Ah, yeah, here we go.
It's on before we start.
I don't think I could let less of a fuck. I thought that today, I'm like, someone asked me yesterday, like, oh, we must be from New South Wales, we got thin hair. And I'm like, no.
No, so far from it, it's not funny.
Didn't think about that before I put the dye in. Oh, you got me. There you go.
Anyway.
This is the original movie set that they use in the first couple of films.
Okay.
The truck at the front is the original truck as well. It still goes.
Sick.
So when they made the movie, still goes, bloody hell. This whole building was actually down Middleton Street. It was this one here.
Yep, okay.
So you can go for a stroll down there. You'll see
Yep.
Queensland's smallest library in the park.
Yes, got that.
Keep going down, you'll see a random fuel barrels on the right-hand side. That's where the pub was. It was built there in 1900, back when it was called the Federal Hotel.
Yep.
And in 85 they did the filming, so they had this set, plus the rest of it was just sitting behind the pub. So they used all the outside, they used the whole street, but they didn't use anything inside because it wasn't modelled that way back
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
So there's so many doors in the front with nowhere to go. There was heaps of different rooms at the time.
Yep.
So they had all this at the back. So yeah, all the outside scenes and cut around the back into the set. Keep filming in
Cool.
there.
Yep.
Across the road down there is the old billiards hall as well. In that yard is where the helicopter lands at the beginning of the first film.
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
And
okay.
the Kozlowski gets out, she's all windswept.
Yep.
They drive around and then they arrive at the pub, but in reality it was just immediately across the road in real
Yep.
life.
Yep.
Bit of movie magic, they sort
Yep.
of mashed it all together. 1996, they picked up the entire shebang, put airbags under it, blew it up, backed a truck under it, drove it here in one piece, restumped it to where it is today. Because they had the flash new highway, temporary roadhouses across the road, and brand new stumps to the building.
Awesome.
They
Perfect.
put it all down here. There is an aerial photo in the pool room.
Yeah, I just
before
saw
the
that.
move.
Yeah,
so
wow.
there's a beautiful vacant spot was where it was it before.
Wow.
Sweet.
So you're going to drive back out onto the road, into the gateway that is over here. The first 3 doors up the ramp there are the toilets and the showers.
Yep.
Tin shed over there is the camp kitchen and laundry. Free washing machine, tables and chairs, basin and a microwave.
Yes.
You're going to drive in and around and you can park anywhere you like.
On that
Connect
side.
Over here, as long as you're reversing into those logs there.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy as, and that's
No
about
dramas.
it.
Cool.
Awesome.
Easy
Thank
guys,
you, mate.
no
Thank
dramas.
you very much. Thanks.
Let's go, boys. Cheers. No knock on. No try. Nah. Well done, Ashley Klein.
No, off the blues.
That wasn't out. That wasn't out, man. That wasn't
You get
close.
some sort of fingertips.
It's fine, be honest.
Bloody different angles.
Does he drown?
I'm struggling, there's 3 screens.
I know, men can't do 3 things at once. It's challenging.
Hey,
And surges for the ball.
No!
Oh!
Put on!
he dropped.
Other angle. Let's have a look.
I think you might be right. I think you knocked it off.
No control. No control.
Just want to see if there's a thing up there from Queensland going up.
There's separation. There's separation. Separation.
You'll get some separation.
His little finger on his left pinky nail. Little finger on his left.
Right there. Right there.
No, he's just going over the ball. Downward pressure. Downward pressure.
Ah. What a load of rubbish. Downward pressure.
We'll see in a sec.
Two forward passes.
Oh, poor New South Wales. Poor New South Wales.
We won the cricket.
So one of the painful things about travelling is the cost of fuel and the cost of travelling.
What number's the pump? 5.
5. And out in remote places it gets more expensive. However, this is not too bad. I'm looking beautiful today. 196.9. You pay with your credit card. And you fill her up. Do you choose how much you want? What do you do?
Yeah, so you put in an amount.
Yeah.
And then if you don't get it to that amount,
Don't pay for it. Wow. Sounds epic. We sorted it out. And up we go.
It's just basic how it's done. Like, pull the thing, turns it, that spins that, like, move the shears.
But did you actually read, Ad? Up there they actually had a whole lot of cigarette tins, and they used to loop them together and put them around the neck.
Yeah.
And a shake of that saved their voices from yelling and
Yeah.
oying and whatever else they did. But yeah, so inventive.
You know what that is?
It's a wool press.
Fair enough. You know what that is?
It's a sorting table. See, he thinks I'm hopeless.
You know what that is?
However, Adam, your family
Cousin Billy.
worked on the land for
Years and years and years.
And tell us about his merino.
I don't know if it was a merino. I'm pretty sure it was a merino. I'm not sure it was a merino. He had the record for ages for the highest ram bought at or sold at the Easter show. And it was a ridiculous amount of money.
And how many hectares? Oberon?
A lot.
A lot. Half of Oberon. Yeah. A very tough job. How's this woman?
Yeah.
She drove it all alone, but she also gave birth all alone on the side of the road in her wagon to twins. Women are stronger than men.
Yeah. You go through childbirth multiple times, don't bloke only wants to get kicked in the nuts once.
Close enough to brown snakes to pick it up.
Still photograph.
Yep. Depends what they're using for. If it's a work whip, where they're going to be working with it.
Sure.
General purpose whip cracking. Pretty much the longer the whip you can handle without being too big and heavy for you.
Yep.
And dragging it, the better it is. Because the longer the whip, the slower it is in the air.
Yep.
And the easier it is to crack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So this is just a 4-plait cowhide I'm working on now.
Okay.
So you got 4 strands, 2 out either side.
Yep.
And just tension every strand every time to get it as tight as I can. Then you grab the highest one at the back and you come in under one, over one, back the same side but now as at the front. Then one from the other side, under one, over one, back the same side.
Right, so it's just like plaiting your own hair, sort of in a roundabout fashion,
Well,
except
I'm
much
plaiting,
tighter.
It is plaiting, I'm plaiting 4-plait leather, yeah.
Yeah.
Cowhide.
Wow. And did your, father, mother do this sort of work, or did you just pick it up, or?
No, I'm the first generation whip maker,
Right.
but my dad did get me into it. He taught himself how to make a plaited belt.
Right.
Then he taught me, but we didn't know how to finish them off properly.
Right.
So I hunted around a few saddlers and places like that. And
Okay.
either didn't want to help or couldn't help.
Yep.
Then one said, give me a number. I said, ring this bloke and try him. Herb Sefton was his name.
Yep.
He was an old bushy, retired to town. So I gave him a ring. He said to come out, showed me how to finish off the belt, and he said, I'll teach you to make a whip if you like.
Perfect.
That's how it all started.
Righto.
So when I finish this, I'll roll it and put a foil on it and a cracker.
Yep.
There's the handle up there. I'll finish the handle.
Yep.
He's sitting there patiently waiting. I'll hook it onto that, and then we'll go outside and give it a demonstration then.
Woohoo.
Try not to hit yourself, but it does happen.
Yeah, for
when the
sure.
whip cracks, it's travelling at 1,200 kilometres an hour, breaking the sound barrier.
Wow. That's phenomenal, isn't it? And what's your favourite sort of material to work with? Is there a favourite?
Kangaroo.
Yeah. Yep. And is it because it's softer or pliable? Or?
It's very thin, very soft. One of the strongest leathers you can get.
Yep.
Because it's so thin, you've got to build it on a series of layers.
Yep.
So it's more, and you can do a lot more strands in it. Like this is
Sure.
only 4-plait whip.
Yep.
With Kangaroo, I start at 8.
Okay.
And it goes up in groups of 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24.
Wow.
So it's more of a challenge and
Yeah.
a lot better finished
Yeah.
product, I
Yeah.
personally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems to work all right in the left hand, doesn't it? I try and make all my whips ambidextrous. I'll see if I can get it going just as good as right out. Yep, seems to work just good in either hand, doesn't it?
Perfect. And why did they hang these around their necks?
So I knew where the lead cattle was.
Hmm. And they said at night it used to sound like a bit of an orchestra. Definitely worth taking your time. These people are not just silly. The idea is you go in front of the wall and you wave your arms and it's supposed to make the dog jump. Oh no, not again. Hey honey, your dream job.
Oh.
100%. Would so love it. Bit. Send home some postcards.
Where'd you see the post box?
Huh?
Where'd you see the... Oh, over there.
Over there. Where are we, Adam?
We're in Ilfracombe. So, another Outback pub.
Of course.
But they've also got the machinery mile, which is all the old tractors and everything from the district, and they line them all up here.
Any John Deere, honey?
Can't see any. Hey, you'd go right as a father.
Yeehaw.
crank still works.
Huh?
Ah, it's seized.
What?
The crank.
The seat's still bouncy.
Yeah. Right colours, blue and gold.
That's why I chose it. So Adam, you're such full of useless knowledge. Well, not useless, sometimes useful. And you were telling me about...
It smells really nice here. It does.
Well, you obviously haven't shed your...
No, I haven't dropped my guts today. No, so there's a plough, and it's called a stump jump plough. So when they started clearing land and everything, there were still stumps. And then the ploughs that get caught and they break plough blades and stuff like that. So an Aussie guy invented what they call the stump jump plough. So when he was going behind the plough and everything, it'd hit a stump and actually jump over it and keep going in the line instead of getting stuck on the stump. They call it a stump jump plough.
And you can't remember to bring in the washing 10 minutes late. Hey honey, nice ass. Lost a leg, hun. And lucky in Longreach we were able to get another. I love a handy man. Man with good hands.
Yeah, big hands, mate.
Big feet. Oh well. One leg down. Literally. The other bit's behind you.
No.
Huh?
No, it's just completely snapped off.
How's that? It's too big, honey.
You needed the smaller one.
Looks like we go back. How bad is this? It's going to take him that long that he's brought a whole case of beer beside him. That's poor. That is poor.
When in Rome.
So we have a leg on. However, we thought it was broken, but apparently it's the reverse of every other leg that we have on. It's going to be fun, hun. Maybe a beer would help.
Or two.
Or two, or three.
Oh, footy's on tonight.
However, how can this little poppet not enjoy your day?
Hello. Hi. Hello. Yes. Hello. We'll just steal you and take you with us. I don't know that my puppy dog at home would enjoy you. Huh? Hi. Yes. Hello.
So, funny story. I got here to do my tour, went in to check in, and she goes, "It's 25th today." I'm just like, yeah. And she goes, "You're booked in for the 26th. I'm just like, shit. So I'm here an entire day early. But anyway, that gives me a day with Lee today, and we'll go and do something. But yeah. Anyway, I'll see you at the Qantas Founders Museum tomorrow.
The next day.
Okay, second time lucky. So I'm back at the Qantas Museum this morning, and today is the day I'm supposed to do the tour. So yeah, really looking forward to this, especially climbing out of the wing of that fella.
And the first survey flight took 32 hours non-stop in the air. Non-stop? 32 hours.
Wow.
I had to take 44-gallon drums of fuel on board to refuel the thing in the air. That flight became the longest civil aviation flight in history. Of 32 hours, it'll never be broken ever again. So it was quite a heroic flight.
Yeah.
The average flight after that took 28 hours in the air, and all the air mail had to be reduced to microfilm, so they could take the fuel on board as well and save weight. These guys were unarmed. All they had on board was a flare gun. That was all. That was it. They were petrified of getting caught by the Japanese. Radio silence was enforced all the way through the flights, so no one could talk to each other, so the Japanese wouldn't know they're there. So it was all done in top secret. On your way up, there's our beautiful little truck stairs we had on the side of the 747s. It's a building code made us get rid of. In December 1957, Qantas organised a goodwill flight because they were planning to go right around the world under the Qantas name. So they took a group of journos, they took some pretty important people, and they flew them around the world for the first time. It was called the Goodwill Flight. 2 weeks later in December, they've done it. Qantas had gone around the world under their own name for the first time in 1958. So from then on, Qantas was on its own doing the international flights. So Jackson 5 was planning on doing the 1984 Victory Tour in Canada, using this as their taxi. So Michael didn't want to go because, like I said, his career was going berserk. But his mum dragged him along anyway. Now, at the end of the tour in '84, he got pretty excited. He actually fell in love with his plane and he wanted to buy it. His intention was to write out a cheque as soon as it landed after the tour so he could use the plane for himself. Now, we didn't get the chance because right around the same time, the noise rules changed and the 707s were just too noisy to ever fly. So all the fleet 707s worldwide were grounded. But just in here you'll see the most impressive toilet you'll ever see in your life. That's the first thing we're going to have a look at. This is the main dining area. There's 2 VHS videos there which we found when the airplane turned up, so I thought they would have been watching on the way home.
Amazing. Hello.
So, I don't know if I picked it up outside, but Michael Jackson was going to buy this plane, so he did a tour with the Jackson 5 and was ready to sign the cheque when they got back, but then they grounded all the 707s, so he couldn't buy it. But this was number 1 for Qantas. John Travolta bought number 13. So when they flew it back, John Travolta's flew in and they met nose to nose. So I'll try and find the picture of it and put it up here.
rolled out of the factory. I said Qantas got the first one in 71, this turned up to 79. And it's pretty big, it's 70 metres long. It's 60 metres when you tip the wingtip. The top of that tail fin down the back, it's 6 stories off the ground. Flight deck up here, it's 3 stories off the ground. And it's the highest publicly accessible place in Longreach too. We're going to go check that out later. Box is connected to those green legs.
Yeah.
This motor, that screw will turn. That's the bit that'll move that collar down and bring the wings down with it. It's turned on and off via these cables here. They come all the way from the flight deck. Those 4 there, those cables do the rear elevators on the rear wing to operate that.
Alright.
That hatch there, that's the very centre of the wing at the back. That's how they access the rear rudder and the motor's up in there. All these cables go right to the flight deck. So there's 6.5 kilometres of it on the plane. Turn around here. There's the pressurised cabin. That's the bit that's on the inside. And that's the one that stretches 4 centimetres every time it's pressurised. Wow. There's an APU at the back of the plane which runs a compressor which feeds air through that pipe all the way out to engine number 4. That'll start that engine out there. They're going to scratch around beside it and they're going to find it. It's a black box, but they've never been black though. Always been red, yellow and orange, but never black. It was invented by an Australian named David Warren right back in 1953. And it got the name of the black box because some journo back then didn't understand it. And he called it magic box of, black box of magic. In comparison, that had 7 tanks in it, 3 tanks in each wing, 1 in the middle. It's only about 6,000 litres of fuel in the 707. Compared to this one, it's 11 tanks in this plane, 5 in the wing, 1 in the centre, that's 206,000 litres.
So when the 747s first started and you had babies, you didn't have them in your seat. Wouldn't want to hit some turbulence.
God love my husband. There was an old couple pulled up in front, half on the road, half off the road, and we pulled up to check that they were alright, and Adam's now under the car trying to fix it. Hopefully they'll be able to do it for them. Anyway, that's what travelling's all about, giving out a helping hand when you can.